Good. Handsome. So handsome, that guy. Hello everyone, and thanks for hanging out with me here at Let's Talk EV almost every Sunday at 7:15 p.m. Hope you're all doing great. I'm sad because this is the last day of holiday. I had this week off. Tomorrow I have to work. 9 weeks, then next holiday, and then 11 weeks and next holiday, and then the year's over. Almost. Again, I hope you're all doing good. Hey, Jürgen is here, Grow M is here, Photostorm is here, Leandro, how do I say, and Chanot, did I say it right? I'm not good. Oh, you know. Manuel is here, me too, had 5 days off. Oh, that's nice, eh? With Friday off, I had 10 days. It was nice. Work and make lots of money. Yeah, that's the problem. Eh? It doesn't work that way. Or somebody 20 minutes ago already said a question. Can you make a range test with the XC40 new software update 2.1? No. Volvo is giving me press costs sometimes, but not the same one again and again. So I have to wait for the facelift model that should come in the fall. And then Huibert, hello. Cute name. Ollie is here. Emma, here you are. Oh, and G is here. Thank you. Have a Sunday drink on me. Drink is here. Water. Thank you, G, for the support. I appreciate it very much. We have 36 people here. 37. Hello to everyone. Like I said, with the Volvo, I have to wait for the new press car, the facelift model of the XC40. Where are we? Yeah. Need to know your opinion about new Kia Niro EV. Well, I made a video when they released the specs and everything. Hello from Montpellier with a new Ionity in 2 weeks. Cool. But I haven't driven it yet. I have to ask, is it even out yet? Can people... are people receiving the car yet? No, I don't think so. Huh? There was no media drive. Maybe I just didn't notice. Yeah, I want to go through the news a bit, and then we'll see. I haven't researched anything, so we're gonna go through it together. See if there is anything interesting. Where are we? Here. And you need me in there too, and you need this. Okay, Tesla opened supercharger in Germany. That's true. Not all of them, but some. And there has been a little map too for that. There are some drive reviews to the press. Yeah, I wasn't invited to the Niro drive event then. I'm sorry. Yeah, Kia in Germany is weird. They don't, I contacted them a few times and they said, yeah, we're interested. Only if you do stuff in German. We don't care in Kia Germany that gives out press cars only for German people. And I said, you're an international company, why not? But they said no. So I have to ask a dealer when they are getting the car. Any ideas when Audi Q4 may have vehicle to what's age to house charging like the ID4? I have no idea. I've seen your spec video. Thank you. Don't forget, I wanted to stay for a new base of yeah, we did that last week. But I wanted, like I said, Tesla opened, and there's even one close by here, but I doubt that I will ever charge. It's just expensive and unnecessary. Yeah, Fastnet wants 400 charging hubs in 2024. Fastnet, 2 new chargers in south of Germany with Ionity. Have to see that. And that's it. Okay, let's look. Where are they? They are in Fürth and in Allgäu. It's also Fürth is very close to Nuremberg. I thought it was there for a while. Huh, doesn't matter. Then let's look at cars. Anything happened here? Yeah, I made a video about that Volkswagen now on the GTX models. We talk about ID3 GTX as well, but they have more equipment from the start. So in the base version, Renault increased price of the Zoe by 11%. Well, most. Yeah, this is amazing that Volkswagen in Zwickau, so where MEB platform is built, except for the bus and for the ENIAC, are on full capacity again. That's cool. So 1,300 cars a day. When I was there in April, middle of April, I think. When was I there? Can't remember. It was a Friday. They were building 500 a day. Now 1,300. I don't know if the delivery. So if you had a schedule when your car should arrive, they were already thinking that full capacity will be soon. So they maybe it was already in there. So I don't know if you get it earlier now because they're doing it. And Volkswagen has now the same as the Skoda ENIAC IV80X that I drove. Now have ID4 has the same, so 195 kilowatt, where the GTX has 220 kilowatt. So Volkswagen has it with the ID4 now as well. In the beginning they didn't have that. From July on, Volkswagen wants to build the ID4 in the States. What else do we have? Yeah, Cupra showed that the tiny little city car. And Polestar 3 should be have premiere in October. I emailed Polestar if they want to invite me or anything. Didn't hear back. Yeah, production of the Ioniq ends in July. Good car. We did that. Yeah, that's it. Inside EV is always meh. Why are you licking so rough? That hurts. Yeah, we have a new charger, Ionity charger in Norway and in Italy. Italy is important. Construction started in Italy. That was important. And what else? Anything went live? Yeah, in Norway. But let's look at yeah, I'm getting licked here by a cat. The one in Rome was this one. There was always nothing here in between. They needed desperately here. The same as here. There's one needed. What? This is now full with Ionity. Yeah, but that's it. I have to turn that off and on. Otherwise it doesn't work. Yeah. Yeah, there's a little Finnegan. Go look. They want to see you. No, they're not. Okay. Where are we? To be a taxi in Portugal. Hope I have made the right decision. Yes, vehicle to home charging. Yeah, look at me. Had an Ioniq 5 order, but they increased the price, so I had to give up. But the Ioniq was my favorite for the job. Hope Niro is more efficient. Niro is surely more efficient than the Ioniq 5. Normal Ioniq was the best with efficiency, but it also had the smallest battery. So Niro has more space than the Kona, so Niro is your best guess. Yeah, I have to ask a dealership in Nuremberg where I got the EV6 if they wanna give me why are you doing this? A new Niro. If it comes to, I have to fix this. Why are you not charging? Why are you not charging? What do I have to do? PC is on. Is it not plugged in? I'm gone for a second. I need the thing to charge, otherwise. Oh, yes, you're plugged in. What's the problem? And how? Fully plugged in. You should be charging. Yeah, now you are. Okay. What if? Oh. Volvo said they were bringing vehicle to home. Well, I know that they're bringing a weird charger that you plug in and then, gosh, good. It's so warm in here. Then you can do that your home is connected to your car. It's 29.9 degrees in here. Just saying that, and the computer plus those two lights, and that I have to close everything, is even better. I have to bring Finnegan his food. I'll be back in 2 seconds, but you can still hear me, even if I come out here. That's the wonders of wireless microphone. It should even work even through walls. Where is your food? Got two dogs down here. Down here it's 27 degrees. And down, even one floor down, it is around 21. And in the bedroom it's 18 right now because I have the AC on. You need a beef with the heat. I don't get it. But it's warm in here, yes, it's nice. It's always right under the roof and it's not insulated in any way. Remember this heat when you are in the studio again in 6 months and only have 17 degrees. That's true. Then it's cold in here. A beer, gotcha. I have water here, that's fine. Yeah, I know, in 6 months it's gonna be freezing out there, and in here 17 degrees, I need the heater. But the difference is, I can heat up this room and it's fine, but I cannot cool it. So I have an AC unit, but it's installed in the bedroom. Here, it's just, I would have needed another one and I'm not doing that. American moving to Germany this year, taking my 215 Fiat 500e with me. Have you driven the 500 California? No, I have not. Do you have a problem with fast charging with the 500e, or does the 2015 500e just have Type 2? But how do you charge? Isn't this a different charging plug? I came back today from my parents, 23 degrees inside, 35 outside. That's the stuff. No, we only had 32, I think, today. Still, that's warm. Volkswagen vehicle to grid will only be via DC, so a very expensive system DC charger needed. Yeah, I thought so too. I heard that. Greetings from IL. Is IL Island? Am I good? I don't know. Yeah, I don't have a special topic, but you can. We should do a thing. How you call that? A poll. But I don't know poll. Yes. Ow. You with your rough tongue. Yeah. 9. No, let's do this. Oh, Finnegan's. 2. So grob. Yes, need adapter for type 1 to type 2. Ah, look at that. Why can't I, by the way, be included in the poll? I can't do it. That's too bad. Saw your video on software 3.1. Any update on fixing the maps to see chargers in wider view? Well, since it is 3.1, it's unfinished, because 3.0 is finished and is already installed in cars. Yeah, the topic you knew, love of Skoda. But 3.1 is not finished, so they might change it. But I don't think it's a bug. I think that's what they wanted to. They're scared that when you zoom out, you see all the chargers, and it's annoying. If you have no filter on at all, if you want to see Type 2 chargers with 22 kilowatt as well, and that's why they did it. But I think it's just wrong. I think you should, if you, I don't know, if you have the thing to turn it on, you want to see it or not, then you should see it even. Maybe they should do like most maps do with chargers. When you zoom out and there are here a charger here, here, and here, then when you zoom out, it says the number 4. Something like that. I don't know. Do you plan to add ENIAC etc. to charge curve comparison sheet? No, I didn't even do a charging curve comparison because it's the exact same battery than the ID4 and the ID3 Pro S. And with software 3.0, when the ENIAC is getting this, it will also get the better charging curve. So there's no need for that. It's the same battery, will be the exact same charging spec, unless you have an ENIAC older where you only got the 50 kilowatt charging if you didn't pay for more charging power. Any official information about the Q4 cars produced in 21 not being able to receive the updated charging curve due to unsupported hardware? Audi Denmark informed me this was the case. So it is the same as old ID3s, ID4. When will ENIAC get it? I have no idea. I doubt, if then the end of the year. I'm pretty sure Volkswagen will be starting with that. And you need an ENIAC that gets over-the-air updates, because some ENIACs don't even have the ability to get over-the-air updates yet. You need to go to the service to get this. And the same here with the Q4. Maybe you need the hardware update first, and then you can receive over-the-air update, or the one that they want, like, yeah, in the Facebook group, ID Drivers Club, Volkswagen announced that 2.4 update is soon starting. What week do we have? We're in week 25. Yeah, let's hope in the next 3-4 weeks. Oh, I have to sneeze. Because I have a cat and 3 dogs, and I'm allergic to cats and dogs. And I had his fur in my nose. That's what happens. Thank you. Ugh. I was told ENIAC 80 has different battery than 80X. 80 has LG gem and 80X has cattle. This supposedly impacts the charging curve. No, it does not. I talked to Volkswagen. Different cars can have different batteries, so it's the same capacity, same voltage, just different cells from different manufacturers. But it is the exact same charging curve, because the charging curve is not bound, whatever, to the battery. It's software based. So there will be a video. Did I already release it? No, there will be a video soon about the conversation that I had with Volkswagen about the 77 kilowatt hour battery charging curve, because when I released my video that ID software 3.0, the charging curve, I did my charging curve with an ID5. And people said, hey, that's not right. ID5 has a different battery and different charging curve than the ID4 or ID3. And that's what I asked them, and they answered, and this video will talk about that. I had a refund from Skoda, 780 pounds, because fast charging didn't work. Does it work now? Or is your 780 because it never will work? That would be that. Put 100 down on ID4, March 3rd. Recently told probably first quarter 23 delivery, hopefully. Sorry, Illinois, USA. Ah, that helps. Yeah, 100 down. That's nothing. I paid 1,000. It was better, because they know he wants the car when he puts 1,000 down. First quarter 23. Well, that's fast. When you ordered it in March, so it's a year. I think that's a good thing. Yes, slower charging for VRS and the ADX. No, it shouldn't be slower charging. It's just a different charging curve. So there are two charging curves that Volkswagen and Skoda have, and it can be so in GT. Well, you have to see the video. I don't want to. I'll give it away, but it's only 77 people here. It's fine. No till new software. So the ID4, ID5 Pro and ENIAC will get the charging curve that I tested with the ID5 and ID4, ID5 GTX, ID3, and ENIAC all-wheel drive, and oh no, the RS will get a different charging curve that I haven't tested yet. It's the one that goes up to 170 kilowatt, but then tempers down way faster. I'll wait. Still best value in my opinion. ID4 is a great car. I know that in the States the car has a lot of problems because updates are not working or whatever. A lot of people are complaining, or the people that are here. And we'll see. 3.1 supports showing kilowatt, it seems. Yes, it does. I showed that in my video when I drove the ID5 GTX with 3.1. I just realized I own my ID3 1 year today. Oh, that's cute. Björn Show GTX charge curve falls on the 100 kilowatt at 40% already. Yeah, that's crap. That is crap. With the 3.0 or with the software before? Is it with the new software? Just put £100 deposit on a Kia Niro. Think they know they will sell if it falls through. That's true. Long waiting time to get the car and delays suck. Made me cancel one order and order another brand EV on October, hopefully. Well, a lot of people have a lot of cars or have a long waiting list. That's just how it is, except for Tesla. I think Tesla is still okay with 3 to 6 months or even less. But they spiced up in Germany. They spiced up the prices big time. Right now, a Model 3 is more expensive than a Model Y. Same dual motor. I used your referral on Bonnet. I only get 15 SEK. Oh, thank you for using it, by the way. Thank you all for using it. I think 4 people used it. I can see it in the app. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think 4 people. And isn't it should be that what you get should be what you pay for 1 month in the lowest category, so that you can charge 50 kilowatt hours for free. It should be that. So if your first thing for 50 kilowatt hours should be 15 Swedish kron. I hope that's true. It fits to me, so I get 17 euros 55 cent, and the thing is 18 euros or sort of. So yeah, we have the first free charge with that coupon code, and then because I used the referral code of someone else, I got the first month for free where I can charge 50 kilowatt, and now with the 4 people doing that, I get another 4 times 50 kilowatts. So thank you very much for using the thing. That helps a lot. If the thing stays that way, we'll see. We'll see if they can hold it. Do you know when is foreseen the facelift of ID4, ID3, ID4? I've been told a few details about ID3 facelift. I can't talk about it yet. I guess ID3 facelift next year, end of the year. Something like that. ID4 maybe a bit later. So it is correct that the old Q4 will not get an updated curve unless you get a brand new one from this year. I don't know, but I hope that an old Q4 can also get updated. So maybe you have to go to the dealer and they have to update a hardware manually, and then you can get software update. Tesla has 10 to 12 month wait for base model without extras. I have no idea again. And I think it differs in every country. I was told by the dealer I can get ENIAC 80 within 4 months. Wow, I have no idea if this is true. They also warned 80X means much longer wait, a year or so. That's possible. I don't know about the 4 month. I have no idea. That 80X could be longer is possible. They're building the cars. Of course, they get okay, we can build 1,000 cars today, I don't know, and 800 will be normal ENIACs, and 100 will be RS, and 100 will be 80X maybe. Polestar estimates delivery in October this year. That's okay. That's in 4 months. That's fine. I have a RS on order, but ordering a Cooper Born V3 on Wednesday. Woohoo! Yeah, oh, did you order one? Or are you receiving one on Wednesday? I'm gonna take a trip tomorrow and I use my free Ionity charge then. Yeah, that's cool, huh? That's fun. I think that's one thing where you're like, huh, all over the prices that there are in Germany, they're not too many chargers in Germany. It's Ionity and Allego. It's, I didn't look if Rattle is in there, but it's not EMBW, a charger that I use a lot of times. But getting a free charge when you start, and then the prices if you don't have WeCharge are okay. So a lot of chargers are where I cannot use my WeCharge card because WeCharge is only really cheap at Ionity. The rest is too expensive. It's 60-70 cent. And then I have my ENBW card, which is 52 cent. But even without the plan at Bonnet, I get 41 cent, and then with the plan that I'm using, because you guys use my referral code, I have 36 cent, I think, and that's pretty good. And one charge for free, so 50 kilowatt hours. A lot of reviews telling this and that. I've yet to see comparison like which EV is the safest. I think they're all extremely safe except for the Renaults, the Twingo and the Zoe and the Dacia Spring. Not the Twingo. I think the Zoe and the Dacia Spring got very bad rating, but most of EVs are very, very safe. Which EV has the best cooling for the battery, the best battery chemistry in case of fires? Well, this in case of fire, there's lithium in there, and when lithium burns, it's bad. It's not good. It's half explosion. It's never good with a fire. Which EV has the best cooling for the battery? They all test their cars in very hot climate, and the battery cooling should be okay. Important is that you have liquid cooling. So Tesla, Audi, Volkswagen have liquid cooling. So there's a liquid running in the battery cells, encasing them, so the heat of the battery can go out into the fluid, and then in the front is a radiator to get rid of the heat. And some just have a fan, and some have just passive cooling. So very famous Nissan Leaf 2 had only passive cooling, and if the battery is warm, then you have slow charging speed. And that's just how it is. Ordered a Polestar in May, getting in October. It's somewhat acceptable. Waiting 12 to 24 months sucks big time. Of course it sucks big time, but the problem was nobody was expecting the boom in sales and the war and the chip crisis and everything. I'm pretty sure that all manufacturers would love to give you a car tomorrow. Literally, they will really love to do that. 15 sec is 15 cents, but I have no deal yet. What? 15 Swedish kroner at just 15 cents? That would be bad. That would be very bad. Huh. Been quoted 16 weeks for Niro 4. Huh. That would be cool. I've ordered a Cooper Born in Munich thanks to the awesome reviews you made. Hey, thank you. No problem. You're welcome. You made a while ago about this car. The waiting time is 10 weeks, luckily. That's awesome, 10 weeks. Ordering. Who's ordering? I haven't seen. Ordering. Ah, yeah. What I asked. They said something about quotas each dealer has, and the guy said he has 2 quotas left for Enyaqs. No idea what that means practically. Yeah, I know what that means. I asked another dealer about Cupra Born with the boost function, and the thing is this. They know how many cars they will be building. Because of the chip crisis and the Ukraine war, they know it will be less. So they say to a dealer, okay, you have so far ordered 10 cars. So you get, this year you are allowed to sell 5 Enyaqs. And that's all you can do. And in your case, it was just 2. Or what was left from that. And that's it. So if they sell the 10 cars, they cannot order anymore because other dealerships can order them. Because then what you get when you only have 1,000 cars, I don't know, I'm just saying a number, 15 Swedish krona and 1.5 euros. It's still not enough. It should be 15 euros at the end. I hope we can. That shouldn't be the case. Run like hell if you smell burning. Oh yes, using preconditioning, not sure it will be effective all times, depends how much energy it takes. Yeah, preconditioning of the battery is not included in all cars, but just for example, Tesla's cooling is by oil. You have an oil filter, etc. In Volkswagen, you have different cooling, not oil. Some say it's more efficient than Tesla, which catch fire a lot, by the way. Yeah, that's the stuff that it's hard to find out. I ordered my all-wheel drive ID4 in October 21. Just left port today. 8 months later, arrived in San Diego, July 22. Arriving. Hey, Shoeless Joe. Where's Steve, by the way? Where's Go for Steve? Hey, Chris, what happened with the poll? It's true. What happened with the poll? Let's look. Yes, 38%. 62% no. Thanks for clarifying. Did I say anything? I don't know if I'm good with clarifying. Let's do the next poll. Something I always do polls that are important to me. Do you want an all-wheel drive ID3? Yes. No. Ask. It's 30.2 degrees now. Bonnet sounds good if that's important. It's the same poll. No, GTX is not all-wheel drive. That was my video about a few days. Totally different poll. One was, do you want the GTX, so more powerful ID3, and the other one is all-wheel drive, or do you just don't care about all-wheel drive? Because I want all-wheel drive. So Bonnet is only, so in the UK it seems like the prices are a bit too high now. Then another negative thing is that you cannot use it outside of your country, so you want to use it for holidays. But for me that's okay, because I mostly drive around in Germany if I go to events or whatever. So I'm okay with it. Then the third is that not in some countries you cannot use it anymore. And in a lot of countries, there are not too many chargers where you can use it. In UK, there's a lot. But for example, like I said, in Germany, it's mostly Ionity. I heard in Sweden, it's only Ionity, I think. But that's it. The real question is, would you sacrifice the ID3 tight turning circle for the all-wheel drive? Yes, I would. I would prefer all-wheel drive to the turning circle. I love the turning circle a lot. But all-wheel drive is just a bit less. I'm okay with it. By the way, thank you. I really enjoy your channel. Great work, great effort, informative and entertaining. Thank you, Jack. I try to. Quan is right. I wouldn't. I would. Like I said, I would. Well, my dream ID3 would be twice the Cupra Born 170 kilowatt motor. I want 340 kilowatt. The guy who said he doesn't care about power. Free holiday in Stafford for you and your partner. Thank you. Oopsala. Where's my Finnegan? To see how's your nose. All fine. Not dirty. Yeah. Oops, that was not in focus for a while. Yeah, what did I want to talk about? This Mercedes all-wheel drive. Ooh, all-wheel drive is in front by 61%, but only 46 votes yet. Yeah, I did something yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I was so busy. So this week was weird, and we should talk about the whole week. I'm here finally. What did I miss? Nothing, Maxter. It's fine. It's okay. There's nothing, anything happened here anyway, so it's fine. No. So this week, like I said, I had the week off. Don't like the styling of the IDs, which is why I voted no. Well, if you don't know, that's the wrong question then. If you want an ID3, would you want all-wheel drive? That's the question. If you just don't like ID3, then you shouldn't do anything. I would almost always choose all-wheel drive over rear-wheel drive on an electric vehicle if the costs aren't too far apart. May I suggest a glass for your drink? No, because then I prefer this, because this is recycling anyways. It's okay. Or is it gross? I don't care much about power. I don't need it at all. That's okay. Totally fine. Everybody's different. I do. Water. That's what you think. Vodka. The same thing, just in Russian, eh? No, what I did this week. So, the first few days we didn't do too much. That's okay. That's why it's holiday. On Tuesday we were in Nuremberg. I posted a picture on YouTube anyways. But on the way home, oh god, we drove there, only charged in Ionity Neumarkt as always for 20 minutes, drove in, and then drove back out, charged at Ionity Neumarkt again, and then Chris, did you like all the pictures of those nice EVs I sent you, driving 16 different in one? Yeah, I seen that. You drove a lot of EVs in very short time. That was cool. All-wheel drive should be the norm everywhere except the countries where it never snows. It doesn't have to do with that. I just like the grip overall. It rains too, so I want the rain as well. In the rain as well. I just seen Cupra Born on traffic lights. Beautiful car, much nicer than ID3. No offense to Walter. That's fine. I think that the Born looks better than ID3. I think so, but the Born had a few things that I didn't like to Walter. But everyone has a different thing. Anybody seen Megane electric yet? Yeah, I'm still trying to get a hold of a Megane to test it. I've contacted 3. One that told me he would contact me right away when he gets it. I contacted him 10 days ago before the holidays and he didn't write back, so maybe they have it but they don't want to give it to me anymore. I don't know. I would always prefer, but I'm scared a bit by a disclaimer for 80X. The additional power is available only for 30 seconds above 88% charge, which would mean almost never. It's not true. Forget that. I had the 80X. There's always more power. Don't worry about that. Please. So it's totally stupid, wrong that under 88% you don't have more power. Totally wrong. I don't know why they say it. I think what they mean is they give a number, 195 kilowatt, and it's possible that under 88% it's 194, and at 20% it's 180 or so kilowatt. But forget about that. And the other thing is additional power is available for 30 seconds. The 30 seconds means continuously. Every Volkswagen car, every MEB platform car, the motor is rated to give the power that it has, even ID4, ID3, 150 kilowatt for 30 seconds and then it's done. And you say, what, 30 seconds? What the hell? The thing is, you don't accelerate for 30 seconds. From 0 to 160 kilometers top speed of the ID3, it takes 19 seconds, I think. I did it once. Then the power goes down anyways. You cannot accelerate anymore. That's just it. And once the power is down, just for a second, you can accelerate again. So it just means continuous accelerating full power for 30 seconds. And that never happens. You can never do, even the RS or ID4 GTX with top speed of 180, it takes 20 seconds or so to 180 and that's it. So don't worry about that. The same with the 88%. I had the 80X for 2 weeks. I drove it down to 10% and it's still at you get a power limit at some point, but you still have I drove the ID4 for 2 weeks. I know how 150 kilowatt at that heavy car feels like, and it was always more power, so don't worry. I live in Norway, 4-wheel drive works fine, no need all-wheel drive. Yeah, but ID3 has rear-wheel drive. Drove the Megane E-Tech, it's a very nice drive. Yeah, you lucky bastard. Skoda must be slower than Volkswagen's Audi and Porsche. Again, it's the same thing. I'm wiser now thanks to your test, which is why I would most likely go for the 80X. Yeah, I would go for the RS, sorry. Happy Father's Day to all dads here. Well, our Father's Day was 2 weeks ago, I think. Yeah, something like this. And hi Susanne. It's just in the States where it's a bit late. When was ours? Was it May? May 26th. It was even more than 2 weeks. Oh yeah, a bit more, just a bit more. At 30.3 degrees now. Yeah. So on the way back, so on the way to Nuremberg, it took. Well, we had the plan. We go eat here, then we go eat here, then we look at the. Then we look at the. We look at the city. We've been there before. Nuremberg. It's not long. It was 2 years ago. So we've been in, or 3 years ago. We've been in Nuremberg, and then we go to a different place to eat, and then we go home. So we went there. It was amazing. Cindy wanted to get a cake somewhere, but it took extremely long. Even though there was just one person in front of us that did small talk the whole time, and she made 2 espressos for him or something, and it took 10 minutes or so, and then we just went and said, no, we're not going to do that. That's just crazy. Hitzefrei. Yeah, it's when it's too hot and you don't have to go to school. That's hitzefrei. And then we went to Dunkin' Donuts, got vegan donuts. Then we said, do we go into the city or do we drive to the other place? And then we said we go to the other place. Before that, we walked around the Zeppelinfeld. Yes, Enek is not available to order here. Greetings from Poland. Oh my God, not available. You poor people. Then get the ADX. Yes, it's better. Yes, so we walked Zeppelinfeld, and I said the whole food thing. Then we went out to eat somewhere else, a bit outside of Nuremberg. Then we thought, what do we do? Do we go back into the city? It was busy. It was the day before a holiday. No, it was 2 days before the holiday, so it doesn't matter. Or do we just walk somewhere with the dogs and then go home? And then we said, yeah, we do this. So we walked somewhere along the water. God, it's hot. And then we drove home. Maybe I should open the window. It's colder outside. It's 27 degrees. Is it? Not, well, tiny bit warmer. Look at my fat tummy. I'm a big fatty now for the last 4 years. When you're old, you get fat when you eat. That's how it is. So we drove home, and it was all fine. Navigation said nothing special. I used the Volkswagen navigation. We charged in Neumarkt so much that I know we can go home. We don't have to charge anymore. I think we charged to 80%, went to Aldi, let the dogs pee, and I don't know. We're doing this. And then I looked at the navigation and I thought, it's 50 kilometers. Why do we need 45 minutes? That's weird. On the highway, 50 kilometers, it should be done in 30 minutes or less. What's going on? And then I looked into and I saw that the navigation takes us from the highway on a weird road, not on the highway anymore. And I was, why is that? And then we saw it. There was a big traffic jam. So between Deckendorf and Hengersberg, there was a truck who was leaking stuff, dangerous stuff, and nobody knew if this would explode. And that's why they closed down the highway in both directions. And then, of course, when you go off the highway, the roads that lead onto the highway on a different spot and then are then blocked as well, because they're not meant to have highway traffic. So a lot of traffic in both directions, and so trucks, in roundabouts and going through tiny little towns, they have to go slower, and then there's a truck coming the other way, then everybody behind has to wait, and then there was traffic jam as well. So the last 40 kilometers, it took us almost 2 hours, and we were all cranky and mad, and we drove weird streets, side streets that I've never been to. And then we came home, and Cindy and I both said, we're not going away anymore. We're not taking a road trip ever again. Because we noticed that the last the last few years, every time when we go somewhere on a day trip, that's what I mean, not going somewhere and staying overnight, I mean a day trip. We went to Neuschwanstein the second time, one time, and we weren't, yeah, I've seen it, but it's 3 hours drive, I just want to go home. So we're too old, we don't want to do that anymore. So we said, hello from Switzerland, hello from Bavaria, or Germany, or whatever. Europe. So we not gonna do day trips that are far away. We will be stopping that. It's just hassle. How old are you? I'm 45. Cindy is gonna turn 44 soon. Sorry, I'm drinking the whole time. It's still 30.3 degrees in here. But you can't see it. I don't look like I'm hot. It's great. Yes, so this was our Tuesday. Wednesday, we didn't do too much. Okay, I'm 64 and I love my ID3. That's cool. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday to you. Wednesday, Thursday, was there anything special? No, I don't think so. Yeah, Thursday evening I made thousands of videos, 3 of them, and 2 already online because I looked into Bonnet. So 2 weeks ago when we did the Let's Talk EV here, a lot of people told me about Bonnet and I should check that out. And so I checked it out and I thought it was a great idea. I contacted Bonnet if they want to work with me. I don't know, I get a discount and I make a video and advertising for them, anything. But nobody contacted me back, not even as no thank you, so nothing. I have no idea why not, but it's fine, it's their thing, they have other stuff to do. Then I got the email that in UK prices will increase. But I made the video anyways, and if you haven't seen it, I think it was yesterday. Sorry, so Bonnet is a European charging thing, which is cool in the way that it's not every charger, but it's one price for everything. It doesn't matter if AC or DC, and if it's Ionity or something else. If they support the charger, it's the same price. And I made the video, the base price is 41 cents. Then you can pay something monthly, and it's then 36 cents, I think. But you get free kilowatt hours that you can charge. And the amount you pay per month is exactly the price what you pay for the free kilowatt hours times your kilowatt hour price for that month. So you get that month, so you pay what you charge anyways, so it's not more. And if you don't charge, your kilowatt hours go to the next month when you pay. So if you pay for 1 month and you don't use your 50 kilowatt hours, and then the next month you don't pay, you lose the 50 kilowatt hours. So they want you to pay the whole time, of course. And they, like you said, so no more free kilowatt hours. Bonnet shut down the promos for non-UK residents. No, not that I know of. I still, some countries don't work anymore, but what I got an email that Bonnet, it's still the same thing. For Germany, it's still the same price, but UK increased the prices. You cannot use your credit outside of your home country. And not every country is supported anymore. What else? I think that's it. I had 5 free kilowatt hours and they took it away. Is your country not supported anymore, or why did they do that? Chris, you can buy a refill in another country than your home country. Just sure your current refill is empty, then switch to the country and buy a refill in this country, but you must use this locally. Huh? See? See? Look at him. He knows stuff. What are first 3 accessories you recommend for ID4 owner? It all depends what you need. I got from Plugier the plastic thingies for the floor, for the trunk, for the back seats, and for the front. I love this because they can get wet, and I love those. And in my Bonnet it now says 0 for referrals. Really? Let's check mine. Still there. Did you, Rubbermat, thank you. Did, Photostorm, did you use your referral money for anything? Maybe after a while, if you don't buy the refill, it goes away. But Netherlands must be supported, right? Let's go look. That would be weird. Bonnet. EV charging. Bing. Still the first charge for free is still in here. Pricing. What country do we have? Netherlands. 41 cent. Why should this be away? It's weird. They have an issue with the referral wallet. Just update to the latest version of the app. Doesn't it do that automatically? Yeah, but and what's great for me and for you, that's why the big part of the video is the referral program. I don't know where it says that. You have questions? No. I find it a great idea. So if somebody else is using my referral code, it's in the other video. Sorry, you okay there? Can you see that anywhere different? No. Then I get 17 euros for the next refill, and the one who used the referral code as well, if they can do the refill, of course. And you can, but you can only use it for a refill. So if you don't get a refill, you don't get that money. But I will use it, of course, for the refill. So it works out pretty nice. I think it's a great idea. Just be aware, prepayments can go up in smoke. I am a victim of BEV bankruptcy, but only euros. Yeah, I know that. I can understand it. Again, so far I have put into Bonnet 50 cent. Because with Photostorm we did the referral. I used his referral code. I got 17 euros 50 cent, and the first month for the 50 kilowatt hours cost me 18 euros. So I paid the 45 cent so far. I haven't put any money down. Well, if this is not money. Do you think using the codes was quite a hassle? I wrote how to do the video comment. Really? A hassle. So when I log in, I want to register, it says name, email address, password, and then the code. It was 3 things. Never got any referral credits. Didn't sign up with referral code because I'm stupid. Do you think a heat pump is a must? Nah. Heat pump is, yes, it reduces your, it increases your range in the winter. But if you, if a bit of, it doesn't, it's not worth the money. A heat pump costs a lot of money. If range is a deciding factor for you, and winter range even more, then you should get it. Otherwise, it's not a must. No. Syndicate und ich habe fantastisch gewesen. The code initial recording did not work. I had to go promotions. Huh. I even did a test and it worked. That's weird. I'm sorry that you had problems. When I used the code from, you thought it was you, Photostorm, the code that I used. It worked right away. I had no problem with that at all. Okay, there was that. Then yesterday so I didn't do too much this week. Again, holidays, a bit here and there. Heat pumps are good in cold weather climates, not in tropical climate mid-Europe. Again, this is all about range, if this is so important to you. In the ID3, I think it was 9% when they will make the heat pump better with software. Let's say it's 12% or 15% in the winter. Again, oh, my frame rate. No, it's back to normal. Huh, was just for a short time. Is it? Yeah, it's good. Or is it not? No, it's not. Maybe it's just for a second. Turn the camera off. Camera must be warm. Turn it back on. Poll is 50-50. That's cool. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Let's look at the poll. So nobody needs all-wheel drive then, or 50-50. Cool. That's a good pull. Yeah, so yesterday I was busy. First I cleaned up the garage. So in the garage there was still wood in there. So we heat up the house with wood with a fireplace. It's still the cheapest here. I know it's not clean, but this is a rental house. There's no solar panels and the owner doesn't want to put solar panels on. I don't have a heat pump for the house. So I can either heat up the house with gas, very expensive, or so natural gas, or use firewood. And since we only heat up the living room and the bedroom, it's the best, cheapest option for us. But I would, when you're getting RS to review, I haven't asked Skoda yet if they will give me the RS as well. I will ask them if they want to, but I'm not sure. And then it could take, well, I remember the RS that I had now in May. I think I got the okay that I will get it in January, so it could be a few months. I don't care about performance since I'm a boring driver. That's okay. We're all boring drivers. You see so many packages. This is food. Down there is also food, and in the middle is dog food. So it's all food. It all came this week. I ordered a lot of stuff. Yeah, so I cleaned up the garage. There were three bags of wood in there that got wet during the winter. One time it snowed so much, and I was lazy to bring up the wood because it's packages of 25 kilos, and we had 4 pallets, so 1,000 kilos, and I brought most of it up to the before the house that has a roof, so it's fine. But I left, I don't know, 50 or so in the garage. And then one time in winter it snowed so much, and when I went into the garage the snow melted, and the garage is not very straight. It melted, and all the water went into the front where the wood is, and the wood is in plastic bags, but I'm guessing not sealed, because 3 of them got like this, soaked up all the water, and got even schimmel. What schimmel? Mold on them. Yeah, good. Mold, and so they were not. I couldn't use them for to heat up the living room, and so I did it already. A bit of it I put into our bio garbage can, and I did it again then yesterday. Cleaned up the stuff. I went to recycling to get all the recycling stuff done. So the garage is now totally empty and cleaned up. I'm so happy. All the garbage cans, normal garbage, bio, and paper, all full. And so biodegradable is one garbage can that we have. And then I went on the search. So for the last, I almost wanted to make a video, but then I was too lazy. It's holidays. So for the last 3 months, I have a Rattle in Walter. So when I go over bumps slowly, when I drive 50, 60, I don't hear it. I guess that the road noise and tire noise is too loud. But when I go very slow over a bump, especially over cobblestone or something, it sounds like metal on metal. Something is clapping, and it feels like it's under the seat somewhere. It's in the battery or so. I have no idea. So first I thought it's the when they changed my tires, there's this little part to get the tires off. That was just in the back touching metal. And I thought maybe it's that. So I take that out, still there. Then I thought maybe it's my AC charging cable, my Type 2 cable in the back. That's also the plastic. It's just touching the bare metal of the car. Wasn't also that. Then I thought maybe it's the 2 umbrellas I have in the car that maybe touch something. It was also not. And so this Saturday I took everything out, everything in the car. That's even took out my battery, 12-volt battery, how you call that, monitor that I had when I had problems with Walter and the 12-volt battery in the beginning, 1.5 years ago. I took that, I screwed it off. I took everything out, everything, even the glove box in the middle. The whole car was empty. And I drove and it was still there. So it has to do something with the car. So the next time I'm in at the dealer with 2.4 update. I will ask them to look into it if there's something loose. Maybe there's a screw of the battery loose, or what, I don't know, or there's just dirt in it, a stone. I don't know what it is, but it's not nice. When I drove the Skoda Enyaq, it's just different. It's quieter, so that's is very annoying. I don't like that at all. And then, because the car was already empty, I vacuumed Walter, can you believe it? I vacuumed Walter for the first time. I got the car in September of 21. That true? No, 20. Yeah, September of 20. And this is the first time I vacuumed the whole inside. I vacuumed everything, and I even got a little sponge and everything and cleaned inside and all of it. It was not fun, but it was the first time that I did it. I'm very proud of myself. Oh God. Did you figure out what car to get off the lease for Walter ends? No, I have no idea yet. I thought if the ID3 GTX would be all-wheel drive, I would be getting that, but no. I'm still in planning that maybe I'm just renting cars or something. I don't know yet. And so for, if I would love to get a car, if I lease one again, that is important to the industry, like the ID3 was when it came out. It was the first small car with good range and good charging, but smaller. So a hatchback, and I thought this was amazing. But is he still charging? Yes, you are. Since then, there hasn't been anything new special. I mean, Ioniq 5 was a big step with the 800 volt system, but it was too close to the ID3. It was just a year later. I don't drive faster than 150 on the highway, so 5 less than allowed. In Switzerland, we really don't need a fast car. Yeah, and you have big fines there, right? That's horrible. People in the chat, do you buy a car, lease or finance? Lease for tax reasons. But it's proper B2B leasing, meaning we own it after 3 years. Cool, I've heard a lot about Bonnet recently too. I've added my free charge and used someone else's code. Sorry, that's okay. I'm hoping to achieve some fair pricing when I travel across Europe. I'm in the UK August. No, that's the problem. You cannot use Bonnet anymore in your outside of your home country unless you get a second account outside or you change your country where you are, something like this. How much is Bonnet per kilowatt hour in Europe? For you have to look at it if you in the app, but for me in Germany it's 41 cent all over Europe. And in Germany, it's 41 cent too, all chargers. But if I have the plan, it's cheaper. I believe the Enyaq has double glazing. Oh, donut. Out of interest, have you heard when 3.0 is due out? I have an Enyaq and I'm looking forward to this update. Love your recent Enyaq videos. Thank you very much. Good evening, Sasme. Sasmil. I say it wrong, sorry. Yeah. So 2.4 should be out in the next few weeks. 2 to 4 weeks, and then over-the-air update 3.0 for Volkswagen should start right away after that. I would say then in 6 to 8 weeks, and then Enyaq should get it in a few months. That's what I'm hoping. New cars should have it on there already. Bus would be an amazing car to try out, but maybe close to ID range still. ID Bus was a great car. I don't need the space, so it's nothing for me, but it's a great car. I hope I will be invited to the ID Bus Media Drive. They already talked about it, where it is and around when. We'll see. I'm traveling into Europe August 2, so want to know whether to use Bonnet or WeCharge. Well, if you have an ID3, use WeCharge on Ionity. It's still the cheapest. 30 cents if you use the 10 euros a month thing. I do that too. I have a couple glassing. It's 3.0 available over the air for ID4 yet? No, it's not available yet. If you have an older ID4, you need the 2.4 update in the Volkswagen at the Volkswagen partner. Then how about the Cupra Born? I order now. Do I get 3.0? Every ID4, ID3, Cupra Born. I hope Enyaq. I'm not sure, but I think if you order it now, if it's built since January, February, it has 3.0 on it. So there has been Borns out there with 3.0 and all the gimmicks that come with it, even the self-parking, anything. Enyaq 2. Somebody told me that. I read it in a comment. So this is all there. Okay, so this was my day yesterday with the vacuuming. I was so proud of myself. Today I cleaned the house. Busy. And yesterday evening I spent a fortune. So in here, this computer has an Intel i9 CPU, the 12815K. When I built this computer PC, the 850K was the second fastest CPU behind the 900. Intel, I didn't buy a Threadripper. Reason, first of all, Threadripper is extremely expensive. The main board and the CPU. And the problem is I'm using for my video editing Adobe Premiere, and it supports CPU acceleration and GPU acceleration. So my CPU is doing a lot, and for some other things, for example, if I have a 4K video but I'm exporting it to 1080p, then the GPU is doing stuff. And I have a very old GeForce 1060 in here, and it's extremely slow. But the problem with Threadripper is with Threadripper and Adobe Premiere, it doesn't use the GPU yet. And but the main thing was it's just too expensive. Threadripper is just so expensive. New recharge price is 35 cents with $9.99. I still have the old price till December. Ha ha. Stop the 360 cameras on the ENAC in UK, so no self-parking. It's not the cameras for that you need for the self-parking. You need the sensors. The cameras are not the 360 camera, as far as I know, is not the main thing for self-parking. It's an extra sensor right on the wheel, all four. If you need more things to clean, stop by our place. You can even vacuum our ENIAC. I have the better seats, easier to get to, so you can have ride afterwards as a reward. Yay! ENIAC's manufactured May 2020, being delivered now, already have software 3. See? They stopped the extra sensors too. What then? Without extra sensors, no, you cannot do self-parking. That's true. So, like I said, I have the CPU is amazing for Premiere Pro and for photo editing in Photoshop and After Effects. So all the stuff I use it for when I do my videos. Really amazing. The problem is, like I said, the GPU. The GeForce 1060 is extremely old, extremely slow, has not a lot of CUDA cores, the one that I need for video encoding. Like I said, if I have a 1080p video and I export it to 1080p, and there's not a lot of effects, and there's nothing in there where I increase the speed of the video or anything, then it's doing extremely amazing. My 30-cent end in August. God, you were fast. Well, I had the 1 year for free. That was my thing, and then it got 3 months more. That's why I had till December. I really hope my landlord will install charging in my garage. Is this also a problem in Germany for people who rent? I think so. I think that there's a new law where they have to talk about it, but I don't know. It's not a given thing. May it's time to switch to Macs with the Apple Silicon. It's just way too expensive. I'm not in the Mac ecosystem. First of all, 90% more. Every software I use is not even available on Mac except for Premiere and everything. And Mac is just way too expensive, and I cannot do anything by myself if I want to change something. It's not worth it for me. It's not suitable, and the Intel stuff works just fine. Like I said, it's just the GPU, the 1060, when I export something with changes in there or with a different resolution and stuff. So all my range test videos, every time when I'm just talking or I show you something, then it's exporting extremely fast. And then when you see the 4K footage of the GoPro, or if it's faster, then it's extremely slow because the GPU is doing stuff. And that just takes very long time. And so I thought about updating my GPU for a while. I would say for a year, even longer. But the GPU prices are just so high. But they lowered a bit right now. And yesterday I bought it. I bought a GeForce 3080 Ti. Yes, power. I hope it's here this week. I needed a new power supply for the PC because it's power hungry, and I needed new display port cables for the monitor here because this is all HDMI, but the 3080 Ti um, has 3 display ports and 1 HDMI. Is WeCharge an app or desktop website? 30 cents kilowatt hour sounds amazing value. Even we have to do a €10 a month to get this price for a summer when I need it. It's only available for folks if you own an ID3, ID4, and so on. Then you can have normal costs at Ionity for I think 55 cents or the monthly payment. DaVinci is great editor and free. Yet DaVinci Resolve is great, but I worked on Premiere Pro for 15 years and I'm not gonna change. No loss for charging installation in Switzerland. Our landlord is thinking about it for the last 3 months so far. I guess Mac is for lazy people. Nah, it's not for lazy people. It's just you get something great for a very high price. WeCharge is a 12-month contract, so if I don't charge on public chargers at home, it's not worth it. That's true. Hi Chris and Mac. Go for Steve! Steve Holt! So finally is here. We talked about you before. M1 Mac Mini should help you a lot with video, especially exporting. So I heard Mac user, but I don't work audio. Again, it's just way too expensive. Way too expensive. And again, I cannot change stuff by myself if I want to. Again, I'm not a big Apple fan because of their closed environment. I get it that Apple has a lot of great stuff and the iPhone is a great thing and so on. But I had one iPhone and I said never again. And I used an Apple before. I had a Power Mac for the recording studio for a while and it was just horrible because of what it costs, what it did. And the software was a problem, and I'm not doing that anyway. Linux is the way. Yeah, if you get Premiere Pro on Linux and other software that I use, it would be great, but no. So good. I own my house outright and I built it is a place and cable installed charger. It's already there. Cool. And what wrong being a rich, lazy pensioner? Nothing is wrong with that. Yeah, but I'm happy about. We'll see if it all works. Do you think the US will get the 2.4 update whenever everyone in Europe gets it? No, I think you will get 3.0 right away at the same later this year. But I don't know if you even have to get 2.4. Maybe I think the cars that went to the States already had the one control unit updated before. That's my guess. You got it so late that it should be okay. I haven't heard anything about 2.4 in the States. I think you will, like I said, at the end of the year, you will get 3.0. I don't know if it will be over the air. We'll see if they get it to work. But I think that's how it will be. Okay, we've done now an hour. I think it's fine for today. What's coming this week? I have no car. I have no car planned. I emailed this week about the what's it called? The Megane E-Tech to get that, but from a dealer, so not for long. It's not so expensive. If it even consumes way less than a PC. You mean power? I understand that, but it costs money, and Mac costs. If you want the same power, a Mac costs just more. That's just how it is. And I mean a bit more RAM, and it costs 300 euros more. Where in a PC you buy a 60 euro stick, and I love building my own PC. Always did, since I had my first PC, I built it myself and put it all together by myself and upgraded and stuff. And this is my thing. The Mac universe is just not my thing. That's just it. Yeah, so, yeah, I emailed Mercedes because Mercedes told me a few months ago they're not giving me a press car anymore. And then they said, I said, well, I can pick it up myself and I can pay for charging. And they said, no, it's not about the money. Your channel just does not reflect what we want to show our cars. Um, but still, I tried. So I emailed this week and I said, hey, have you reconsidered? Maybe you want that. The new smart one, or what is it called, would be very interesting to show. It's what my viewers would like to see. And then I got the email back and it was way more honest than the first one. It said, you still don't have enough views and you don't have enough subscribers that we will give you a car. And I was, okay, now I get it. That's all what it's about. It's about that you give me a car and not a lot of people are watching it. So the hassle, not just the money, just the work to get me the car or whatever, or to give me a car is more than this. Oh, that's how it is. And Renault doesn't give me a car. Kia doesn't give me cars because I'm German, because I speak English in Germany. There's a law against that, unfortunately. Side topic, what's your main occupation, business, or is this the channel? No, I work in a warehouse. That's my main job. Hello, have I missed anything? No, never. That's a fair answer from Mercedes. No, and I get it. The first time I was just surprised when they said that. But they gave me the EQA, and at that time I had way less subscribers. There was fine, and now it's not enough. It's just weird. Whatever. If they don't want to, it's okay. Kia doesn't give me cars. Renault said they have to cut down on press cars. Yeah, it's gonna get better when chips are more available and cars are more available. I'm pretty sure they're just cutting down the number of press cars, not because of money, just because of the chip crisis. They're building and building cars, but not enough. And then they want to get, of course, earn more money when they sell the car, not use it for press cars. And so they, instead of 20 press cars, they just have 10. And then, of course, they give it out to people where they know this has 100,000 views, this has 100,000, this has 200,000 views. This is where you give the cars to, so a lot of people can see it. We're not wasting it on someone who gets 5,000 views. Okay. Idea, perhaps you can use Patreon money to simply rent them from car rentals. No need for press car then. Yeah, I thought about that too. The problem is renting an EV is not just a bit of money, it's extremely expensive. So for a weekend we're talking about 500-600 euros, and I cannot do that a lot. And the problem is also that if a rental has the car is already old. So the timeline is always the same. Media drive for the press. At the same time, the first customers get the car. Then the dealers get the car for test drive. So this is where I come in. Hopefully at the press event, but not always. You are already famous. They will come to you at some point, yes, but not now. And then it takes a long time till the rental people get the cars. So I would say at least 3 to 6 months after the release. Mercedes, probably because you don't wear a suit and tie in the videos. Chris, you're already famous. You will come to you. No, I don't think so. But what's coming this week? I still have a few videos. I think a Skoda video. You're a dealer? No, what I meant is, oh, camera is already frame rate crap. What I meant is I can ask a dealer to give me a car. But for example, a Mercedes EQS, I don't get the car either. It's still crappy. Come on. Give me a good frame rate. There we go. That looks better. So I get cars from dealerships. Not everyone, but so far I was lucky to get Ioniq 5, Kia EV6, What else did I get? The Zoe, the Polestar 2, Dacia Spring, and I hope I get the Renault Megane E-Tech as well. So we'll see. But, and I will always ask press people for cars. I will try and try and try. Okay, I think that's it for today. You all take care. It's not an EV brand yet. Yeah, that's also true. By the way, only 40 likes, even though 435 people have watched the stream. Only 10% pressed on the like. That's just what I'm saying. Don't worry about the car. Even you're very good looking, it's the content. Thank you, but it's wrong. You're just wrong. Thanks for today. Thank you for the Patreons, and thanks for the YouTube membership people here. You can always see them with the special color. Sweet dreams. Yeah, thanks for the live stream. Thank you, G, for the support. He made a donation of €5.83. That's what the £5 are coming then to me. Thank you very much. Very appreciated. Okay, that's it. Twin Cabbage, also a member. You can see it here. Very nice. You all take care. I see you next week, the latest, but there will be 2 videos during the week, I'm sure. Bye. Where is my intro? There it is.